Hey guys, Bradley here, and it's been a little while since I've done another episode or video. First and foremost, I am watching Commando, which is one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's awesomest movies ever. Actually, he just had a quad rocket launcher that reminded me of Resident Evil 3 when you get the quad launcher. Um, Speaking of Resident Evil 6. Let's talk about Resident Evil 6. Um, a lot of people don't like Capcom because they cheat everybody, but I'm excited for Resident Evil 6, and I'll tell you why I'm excited for Resident Evil 6. Because it looks like the main characters are Chris Redfield and Leon Kennedy. Finally, you know, personally, they were my two favorite protagonists in the Resident Evil games, period. You know, Chris and Jill in the first one, and then Leon and Claire in the second one. Now, they're obviously doing the two-person thing for co-op. You know, co-op worked well in Resident Evil 5 if you had a good partner. You didn't have some dick who just wasted all your ammo and so on and so forth. But this is what I was kind of hoping that they were going to do with it, even though they're not going to do with it because they want to go the whole co-op thing with Final Fantasy. Sorry, with Resident Evil 5, it was if you guys played Resident Evil 2, which is my personal all-time favorite Resident Evil, hands down. It's got nothing on anyone else. You had different scenarios where you were either Claire or Leon, and then after you beat their scenario, which was about 5 to 8 hours, depending how good you were, you went over to their side because every now and then you went through their game, you would interact, and you'd be like, well, what are they doing over there? Well, when you did the other scenarios, you got to see on their side two totally different stories, and it was great. Now, how awesome would that be if they did that for Resident Evil 6? You know what I'm saying? Two different scenarios. You can easily do 10 to 15 hours worth of gameplay for one character. It'd be 30 hours of gameplay for just Resident Evil. And I've been a big fan since it came out. But how awesome would that be? But they're not going to do that because the whole co-op thing. It's going to be Chris and Leon through the whole thing. So far that we know. That I know. But they already got a date for it. It's November 20th. That's kind of huge how they just announced it, 11 months before it comes out, which is kind of cool. Let's hopefully that it stays that way. And we see more gameplay footage. So, fingers crossed for the whole double scenario thing, which they won't do it. But weight loss. I think it's been going pretty good. I don't have that double chin anymore, really. But I've lost up to about. I weighed myself a few days ago and I was at 26 pounds, but I'm probably about closer to 30 now. So I weighed myself, I was 268. I'm probably about 239, 238 right now, which is awesome. I want to be around the 200 marker. And, 190, 200. That was the weight when I met my girl. So, yeah, so hopefully that. But what I've been doing is cutting out all the garbage, portioning my food, which is a big thing, drinking tons of water, stay away from pop, because pop, man, that'll kill you. It's like, if you stop drinking pop and just drink water, you'll lose like 10 pounds in a couple days, which is incredible. But, yes, so that's been going good. I've been going good so far with that. But I'm having a kind of, I don't know how to say, like, gamer's block, like how writers get writer's block. I got Skyrim, and I was afraid of getting it in the first place because I knew I was going to get into it, and I did get into it big time. And the thing is though, the story's great, and everything's great. It's just that as you find yourself going through the story, you get mission upon side mission upon side mission. And that's cool. Like, right now I have like 9 missions, like 9 quests. I'm like, oh. And like, I just killed my first dragon. Like, I'm still at the beginning of the game. And I got 9 quests already. And then stupid me, I explore and I find all the, I go do one of the side missions where it's like, get this gem of praise, and next thing you know, I'm in the Thieves Guild. It's like, oh man. But, and then you got a whole thing of quests for the Sleeves Guild, the Companions Guild, you name it guild. Oh my god. But it seems like whenever time you do a side quest, you get like 3 more quests added on. It's like you're never gonna stop doing quests. And it's like, I'm the kind of guy who can't jump all over the place, and you'll see where I'm going with this with all my games. It's like I gotta stick to one quest and keep doing it. So I figure if I do the Thieves Guild quest and get them all done, move on to the other quest and get that all done. And by the time I finally get around to doing the story, it'll be 90 hours in, right? Ugh. But the thing will be all over the place now. I have tons of games, and I shouldn't have gone into Skyrim because I knew it was going to take most of my time up. But I got a backlog of games that I want to beat, you know. I used to find myself buying games and never touching them. Like Killzone 2, I bought it on launch day, and I didn't beat it until Killzone 2. I bought it on launch day, and I didn't beat it until about 3 months ago. Like, that's how bad my backlog is. Final Fantasy 13, bought it at launch. Haven't touched it. Like, I got about 2 hours in, never touched it again. It's like, I gotta bunker down, man. I gotta beat these games. It's like, I'm sure you guys are out there who watch this, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, so right now, I'm trying to play Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and I'm trying to just to focus my attention on that, but I was halfway through Dark Souls, and I was like, honestly, I was like 52 hours in Dark Souls, and I was about, I think, hope to God, I'm about halfway through Dark Souls. So, what should I do? Should I finish Dark Souls and then move on to another game? It's like, if I just focus on Skyrim, I'm not going to get anything done. Like, I'll be playing Skyrim until summertime. You know, that's how bad it's going to be. So should I finish Dark Souls and then move on to another game? It's like Assassin's Creed 2. Like, I got Assassin's Creed games from Collector 8679 who quit YouTube and came back and quit YouTube again when he had his big launch sale. And I beat Assassin's Creed 1, and then I went on Assassin's Creed 2 and got like maybe a third of it through, and then I started playing Dark Souls. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I finish Assassin's Creed 2 and then Dark Souls and then move on to something else? But now I want to play Resident Evil 5 because Resident Evil 6 came out. And the crappy thing about Resident Evil 5 is that before I had the fat PS3, you know, the 60 gig, the one that played all the discs. And that crapped out on me. It died. The worst thing is they didn't have the online feature storage footage, which is a godsend now. The thing with Resident Evil 5 is, like, I beat that game like 12 times. You know, I was on my way to unlocking all infinite ammo for all the weapons, and then I lost all my data. It's like, ah! It's like, I lost everything. Like, do I really want to go back through and all that just to play it? It's like, I'm only going to be into it. I know I'm only going to be into it for about, like, maybe the first 3 acts of the game, and then I'll want to stop. I'll get to a part where I know it was a pain in the ass, like the whole Aztec part, and I won't want to play it again, and then I'll just be stuck there. And then I'll be like, well, that was a great waste of time. And also, I picked up Grand Theft Auto for my brother, Grand Theft Auto 4, via Switch. You know, I had the PS3, I had the Xbox, and I was like, you know, I already got the Lost Chapters for Xbox, you want to switch? Because he just got PS3. He's like, yeah, sure. Now I want to play Grand Theft Auto 4. It's like, what the fuck? And I'd beaten that game before. It's like, I don't know what to do. It's like, it's 2:20 in the morning here right now on, well, now it'd be Wednesday morning, Wednesday day. It's like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Help me. I know you guys will. You guys are smart. But, yeah, that's it. And I'm sorry I kept you up this long. But diet's still going good. Games are kind of staggered. But I'm trying to get a hold of myself. And hopefully you guys are having a great day and a great year so far. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Oh, hopefully, I'm hoping to get another video out on my BradleyVloggery channel. I'm waiting for another package before I do a humongous pickups episode. And I think that'll be that for a while. Or I might do a review. Or a top 5 or whatever, with all that bullshit you see now. I just want to keep my channel alive because it's kind of been staggering. I don't think I've posted a video since I did Kid Shoryuken's contest, which I got 2nd place in, and I got the Neo Geo Pocket, which I'm very excited to get, and I was shocked. It's too bad he didn't do the runner-up first and then the grand prize winner, because then I would have won a beautiful Famicom or Super Famicom. Fuck. But, oh well. You know, I'm just happy I won. And enough of me rambling. Going on 10 10 minutes now, and I will see you guys when I see you guys.